Oh yeah, I might have it's possible I've already out life gained them. They're gonna scoop. They can't do enough damage. Ah, I found our control mill strategy at last. Hello and welcome to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today we're trying the new blue-white enchantments deck. I hate it because it's blue-white, but it's not a control deck. And we just got rid of Kamigawa, so I thought we were done just throwing enchantments on stuff, but they had to print some amazing new cards. So we've got to try them out. And look how many new cards are in this deck. In fact, you could argue there are some reprints in here with ethereal armor that we've seen before, but this is all new cards. So get ready for the CovertGoBlue Reads the Cards intro. Ethereal armor is a reprint like I mentioned, but it's an important part of the equation. For 1 white you get an aura that gives +1/+1 for each enchantment you control and as first strike. Other new card, Optimistic Scavenger, 1 white for a 1/1. Whenever an enchantment enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Easily the best 1 mana play in the deck, arguably the best 1 mana play in standard. Shard Mage's Rescue is 1 white. There's a flash aura enchantment and enchants a creature you control. If it enters the battlefield this turn, enchanted creature has hexproof. It's a combat trick as an aura, very important. Without this, you would never be able to protect your Voltron-y strategy, and the enchanted creature gets +1/+1. Sheltered by Ghosts might be the best aura ever printed, and I mean that. This is 1 in a white, +1/+0, lifelink, ward 2, exile target, non-land permanent an opponent controls until Sheltered by Ghosts leaves the battlefield. The card can solo other aggro decks. It's an absolute joke, and even against control decks, it provides a level of protection that is incredibly frustrating to deal with. Silent Hall Creeper. This is an unblockable 1/1 for 2 that is an enchantment creature, and when it hits, you may draw a card, or you may, once you've done that, of course, you do that first. You can choose each of these only once. You can't do them every single combat. So you get to do it 1 time. So you choose draw a card, you put 2 +1/+1 counters on this, and then you can also transform it into a copy of another creature you control. Once you've chosen each mode 1 time in the game, you cannot choose that mode again unless you reanimate, resummon, somehow blink, create a new Hall Creeper. Gremlin Tamer is a white and a blue. This is a 2/2 that says whenever an enchantment enters or whenever you unlock a room, make a 1/1 gremlin that's red. Why? Why do we have red gremlins in our deck? I don't know, but that's really good. Inquisitive Glimmer is a white and a blue for a 2/3. Fox Glimmer, it's an enchantment creature as well. And enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less. Yay! Also, unlock costs. You pay cost 1 less. God, that's weird to say. Unlocking rooms cost 1 less. That's what you need to know. And we do run some rooms that we're getting to that are an important part of this Gremlin Tamer Inquisitive Glimmer type strategy. Enduring Innocence is a Sheep Glimmer 2/1 lifelinker that says when 1 or more creatures you control with power 2 or less, like almost this whole deck, enters, you draw a card. This ability triggers once a turn. If this dies, return to the battlefield as an enchantment. Enduring Curiosity, the Curious of Kittens, 4 mana, 4/3, flash, cat glimmer, enchantment creature. And now when your creatures hit the opponent, you draw cards, and if this dies, comes back as an enchantment. So already just new cards up and down the line. You can see why we have to play the deck. We need an honest review of this deck. Are these new cards good? Do you want to craft these cards? Sure, there's a lot of uncommons in here, but like, do you want to spend your rares on Silent Hall Creeper? Should you craft, I know it's a common, but should you get Grand Entryway Elegant Rotunda? This is a bizarre room, but this is an enchantment that enters and then makes a 1/1 enchantment creature. So you get 2 eerie triggers with this card. That's important for the likes of Optimistic Scavenger and Gremlin Tamer in going super wide and super tall. Elegant Rotunda is +1/+1 counters, and again, unlocking a room also triggers some of our effects. And then we have Bottomless Pool Locker Room to bounce stuff and also possibly get another Curiosity style effect like Enduring Curiosity provides. That's the deck. I hope you enjoyed me reading new cards, and those of you itching for gameplay, I'm just going to exit game and not play it. Just kidding. That was an accident. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Mike, you want to fight? Sheltered by Ghosts, Innocence, Hall Creeper on the play keep. The idea is pretty simple, right? Put out Hall Creeper. Sheltered by Ghosts. What? Another blue-white player. Let's see if they can stop me from creeping in the halls. Oh, the Reanimator is here. Okay. What you got there? They curate. Sure. Well, setting up the graveyard. About to mill another 4. We have the choice of sheltering ghosts on the founding or getting the innocence out. And I think we get the innocence out. Also, we have to decide if we're racing. I think we're supposed to race. Like, this deck over a long enough timeline sets itself up perfectly with the Haughty Djinn plan and the Oculus plan, and then we're destroyed. It's over. So I think we have to be aggressive. And we got possibly lucky. There's no creature down there for a helping hand to reanimate. If they can't cheat on mana by reanimating one of their big threats, like an Oculus or a Djinn, that puts us in a good position. So they discard a Mentor. Are they going to reanimate a Mentor? They did not reanimate a Mentor. Or are they going to cast from their graveyard? Something good. Well, should we draw first? No. Let's go here. Let's take out the one with 2 on it. And let's punch and draw. We can bounce that, but that's okay. We could have also Sheltered by Ghosts on the other Founding the Path to play around Dispersal, but I think this is okay. Wait. Okay. Floodies. Not very good. Do we want Double Ward 2? That might be where we are. We might want Double Ward 2. But I also want to interact when they reanimate their Monastery Mentor. I think that... So there's no reanimation in the graveyard. What they can do... Do they have a Flood Maw? They don't. So they can't bounce this. I'm just wondering if I need to use my mana here. But right now it looks like we're going to have a lot of mana for a long time. Unblockable might come in really handy. Yep, there's the helping hand. I'm sure they have some kind of a counter spell to protect. But will it be like something that makes me pay the 2? Definitely could be. We can't bounce this now. I think we definitely want the ghosts on this. If they counter it, we still get to play the innocence. Now let's go for it. I think we go like this. Play around Phantom Interference or No More Lies. They bounced their Dispersal, that's fine. Now they have to cast it again. And they don't have the 5 mana to bounce the Hall Creeper. They'll probably bounce Innocence, but that's fine. Hit him hard. Transform into an Innocence. And I have a 6/3 lifelinker that when I replay my Innocence, if they bounce it, I draw a card. They're going to take Helping Hand. What did they have down there? The Oculus. They need to hit their land drop if they want to keep getting into a position where they can do anything about Enduring Innocence here. The ward is paying off. They play Founding the Third Path. Their 3rd copy of it into a Sleight of Hand. I think we take this hit if they attack. We're at 29. These have lifelink. They're digging. They're digging like crazy. Yeah, they're going to have to block now with the Manifest on the Innocence. What if we find a way to remove it? Ethereal Armor, please! Wow. Doing it! Do we want this to trade? I can't believe we're doing nothing this turn. And this is probably how we lose the game, huh? Let's trade, because if it's a Haughty Jin or a Mentor, make them trade. It was a Charted course. I don't want them to know I'm so naked. I'm naked and afraid. Oh my gosh, they only have 24 cards left. Just give me a creature. Just give me any little creature. Look how warded up I am. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. They hold back the monk. Why would they do that? Oh, because it can be blocked now? Is that true? Uh-oh. Is that true? Did I blow it? Did they not I guess they took the trade last turn. Okay, we gotta draw the right card. I made my Silent Hall Creeper blockable like a chump. Oh, what have I done? And I haven't even drawn a card. Okay. Gamer. Surely this will resolve. Armor. This triggers once a turn, right? Ugh. Do I want to hold this for next turn then to keep the cards coming? Well, let's keep the lifelink coming. Resolves. They can block it forever, but by God, I'm going to be a very huge innocent little critter. What a silly game we're playing. So I don't think they have a Haughty Jin in this version. Yeah, this is the Mentor version, no Haughty Jin. So they don't have like a way to deal me like 20 power in the air. They need all the Oculus for that. Are they finally out of foundings? Is it just me, or does Founding of the Third Path seem like the absolute slowest freaking card in that class, right? All right, this is going to be an absolute war. I don't know what to make of what's about to happen in this game. We're going to gain so much life. I'm still going to protect my life total every chance I get. Maybe I am supposed to only try to go wide and around them, but they're going to make so many creatures every turn. I don't think that's realistic. We have to mill them. Oh my God, we have to mill them. And if they can't deal with this, we got to keep making it huge, and eventually they will deal with it, right? Eventually they'll get the lands. Ooh, the pool. What's this one do? Whenever a creature does combat damage to a player, they're never letting that happen, right? Into the pool. Yeah, I think we keep letting them manifest. We're trying to mill them. We have a plan, and it's the mill plan. We'll make them recast these mentors, which they don't want to cast. And then do we hold? It's whenever you unlock a room, you make 1/1s as well, right? So we can unlock this next turn to draw more cards. Bigger! Bigger! Casual 20. Bam! I go to 53. Okay, 14 cards to go. What could go wrong? Yeah, this is where they bounce this, right? But at this point, it gains a ton of life. Yeah, time to pay. You're gonna have to pay. And now it's unblockable again. That's huge. So, yep. Wait, are you milling? You're gonna keep milling? All right. They know their role. They will find the bottom of their library even if it kills them. If they attack me too much here, we counterattack and kill them. They've got to be careful. So they're going to say 10 in the air. I haven't outgained their... Let's see. So they're going through 1, 2, 3 cards a turn. So they only have 2 turns left. Oh yeah, I might have it's possible I've already out life gained them. They're gonna scoop. They can't do enough damage. Ah, I found our control mill strategy at last. On the play, rawr. Hall Creeper go burr. It was good enough last time. I do like this card. I think it's really standard slow, but hopefully it cooks in this deck. I did feel a little ping of what are you doing when I crafted it. Not gonna lie, but they don't like it. They are afraid of it. Hopefully that was going to be their one and only exile effect, so I can play this card and get value. Beautiful. So do we take their talent? Or do we let them have some cards? Because we're getting cards. Let's play this, see if we draw the land. Oh, that's pretty good. Rawr. Hopefully we show off some explosive potential here and punish the opponent as they set up their Sunfall. Buildy Talenty. Oh, come on. Well, at least we get to keep the enchantment. Do we get a gremlin? Ooh, we do. And a card? That's cool. And now... Many Magic players ask the question, do you play around a perfectly curved into turn 5 Sunfall? Well, we definitely want to make creature draw a card, but I think we want to limit our exposure on the board. This is 2 +1/+1 counters on each of up to 2 creatures, so we could do that here. The reason I might not unlock this door is the Sunfall, but I mean, how many times have we been punished for playing around a Sunfall that wasn't really there? But we can also get our map tokens used. And a temporary lockdown would take those away. Temporary lockdown would not take out Elegant Rotunda. Let's do it. Okay. We have a plan. It's draw lands, of course. The thing my deck is truly gifted at. Let's keep those going. Unblockable is pretty good. You. Ah, they want to kill that. Let's go here. The gremlins can get some love. Oh my god, the wall got to do something. So often I make these walls and never block a thing. It's so easy. It's just so easy for the red decks to go over and around walls. Blocking is so pointless against them. All right, they're eating cake. They're gumming up the ground. They're drawing cards. Shelter by Ghosts, I think, I honestly feel this, in this matchup is all about timing. You gotta find the right time to use that card. If I double down on this, we should have so much value by the time they cast a Sunfall, we'll be fine. By the way, they missed their land drop. It's important. Get lost on the Tamer. Okay. They didn't want me making 1/1s? That's kind of... That makes me wonder. That makes me wonder a lot if they don't have it. Well, let's play out one of the creepers so that we have an unblockable threat without summoning sickness next turn. We have to play something and draw a card here anyway. Oh my goodness. Let's go, gremlins. You wanna rabbit block? Well, they didn't chump the 2/2 gremlin. That does imply they don't have a sweeper, actually. Pacing threats against a deck that's probably running board wipes. It makes me think way too hard for an aggro mage, whereas everybody's like, just cast your stuff and win. I'm working on it. Okay? Imagine me trying to think in my thinking card game. You want to kill this too? I actually welcome that, since I expect as a creature it's likely to be exiled. They're hovering on it. They're really thinking about it. What you doing? What you gonna do? Okay, they hit the hall creeper. They're like, let him have cards. This unblockable thing can't happen. When they'll come it down to a player, draw a card. I mean, this is 2 removal options, and they only have colorless, so they can only make a 1/1. They block here. They take 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's throw this in the mix. 5. Not quite dead. Throw this in the mix. 6. But we have the scavenger. Let's go for it. Let's see how much damage we can pile up here. Ooh, another one. Okay. Okay. Now we're gaming. Your cake will not save you. They're at effectively 13, though. We gotta remember that. Here comes the tempo. Bounce this. Counter here. Counter here. I should stop putting counters here. They're going to block it for sure once I have armor on it. So the counter should be here. All right. Get it? Spread the love. They're only going to have 1 blocker. And it's going to be on this. Where we want the big buffs anyway because of the lifelink. So I guess I'll also get big lifelink buffs over here. Okay, they're going to 13, so we're still short. Ghosts. So what's it? Whenever you unlock, create a 1/1 white. This says whenever an enchantment enters and whenever you unlock a room. So what we should have done is unlock the entryway. There's somewhere where if we had 1 more mana. Did we really have it? I don't think we had it. There was a lethal in there. Yeah, I missed it. But we're gonna put them on the brink of death. And then I expect to be Sunfault. And then we will try to claw out a W somehow. Ta-da! They did it. As if drawing a card was good. So now we have to know backup Sunfall. So I think we need to go really wide, then we need to go really tall, right? So let's do... Is this unlock cost as well? It is. Okay, so play this. Draw. No! Enough with the land. Unlock. We want to go wide, so if they just play some tokens, we beat them. And then we want to go unblockable, right? Look at me running out of cards again. So if they go wide, sheltered by ghosts, 2 creatures, 1 health, we should be able to get there. But let's draw out their Sunfall and then maybe go for a Silent Hall Creeper sheltered by ghosts, so there's a ward. But yeah, their card engine's fully online, and if I missed a point anywhere, we blew it. If I could have done one thing differently, knowing everything, I'd lean more into the turn before they missed the land drop. But yeah, of course they have second Sunfall. Okay, 2 creepers. We want to play our creepers one at a time. Or do we? Oh my god. The lands! How do I flood so badly? All right, yeah, we need a creature to play next turn. But if they just have a lay down arms and hit this, that's so bad for us. So we could take out their talent. What is their builder's talent getting back? Cake? Cake don't matter. We could take out their 5/5 because we expect this to die. Okay, let's do like this. If they have the 3rd sweeper, we're gonna lose. But this is gonna tax their removal and make them scramble to deal with these hall creepers. Let's go for it. If they deal with this, we probably lose. Come on! They had 3. They had 3 Sunfalls. I quit. I can't. They can draw 3 Sunfalls. I can't draw spells. I can't draw creatures. Unbelievable, man. So far, the deck's done nothing but enrage me playing against any kind of a deck with a pulse. So I've added a lot more card advantage. The idea of just running out of stuff to do is making me so angry. So you'll see a few differences. Well, I guess it depends what deck I show you in the intro. Whatever. I made changes while filming. I will not be beholden to your little, like, we need to see one deck list. You can't make any changes while you play it. I'm done. I'm done with your nonsense. This is our only creature, so we hold. I guess I could have played the entryway, but I think it makes more sense to wait because I think they're going to play around me. They would love to use like lay down arms, right? And that's sorcery speed. Rest in peace. No graveyards. Love that. Definitely sidestep that. What do you think? Do we make Gremlin? We have so many of these. What do they have for 1 white here? Smite? Ooh. All right. They missed a land drop. They definitely missed a land drop. We just have to be all in. We got to get there before Sunfall gets us. As predicted. Another one. Yep. See how getting them to just run out that rest in peace threw the whole game off for them because they couldn't respond with the get lost? That's how you do it. 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's definitely still a chance of another Elspeth Smite into another sweeper, but let's go. Just you. Oops, missed a +1/+1 counter. I thought I could put 2 counters on 1. Read the card, right? Yeah, should put a counter on a Gremlin. Let's see if that costs us. Nah. I think they're going to hold their Smite now, right? Okay, I guess they don't have a Sunfall and they can't draw land Sunfall in the same turn. Victory! We reclaim some pride against mono white. My mind is blown that I'm able to curve out to 5 mana every game with 22 lands. Like, what have I been doing in my control decks where I get mana screwed every other game with 27? It's so weird. Look at it. Look at these hands. There's no scavenger, but dang if we're not curving. And now we got the Enduring Curiosity in hand, which is a card I really wanted to play. It gives me something to kind of set up, so if my opponent taps out for something sorcery speed, I can punish them, which is something that this deck just didn't have, and I felt lost without it. Once again, we get lost. Let's glimmer. What do you think? What do you think, guys? I think smite. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. If they have smite, or any exile effects, right? We just have to make them do it. There's an argument for holding. Oh, okay. They bounce. Interesting. Flood Maw. Is this the Oculus deck then? Okay, now I don't know what it is. A different take on blue-white of some kind. As they attack me with the Drowner, are they going to make me shuffle? They are. So they're scrambling. They're scrambling to keep me off balance. It's not working out that well for them, to be honest. Let's get the Hall Creeper. Sunfall, Sunfall, Sunfall. All right. If I don't think I'm going to hit with it, I should hold it. We can do this to draw our card. Again, fourth land drop missed. Map. Let's see what happens. The Curious Kitten. I wanted to surprise them. They're gonna flank me. Let them scry. Do they have smite? Wait for it. They don't have smite. Triggers! Oh, vibin'. The cute little critters. But do they have Sunfall? Their deck is a Bizarro hybrid. A lot could be happening. They have Beza. Hell of a Beza. It's where you wish you had the Hall Creeper on the field, huh? So we could unlock this room, put counters here, attack, see if Beza wants to trade. Could... So many options. I think I want to keep the cards coming at every opportunity. So let's play you. Uh-huh. Draw you. Play you. Uh-huh. Draw again. All right, the armor is coming. Dude, the engines. The engines are insane. I'm so used to farewell. Farewell be gone. There's no farewell no more. They hold up all that mana, so we have to be careful. We want them to make the first move. This room is still locked, so we can have 2 counters. I think they want to kill the Hall Creeper no matter what we do, to be honest. Let's play this, draw some cards, see what we get. Shard Mage's rescue would be huge. Uh-oh. They have 3 steps they want to use? With all that open mana and another Enduring Curiosity? They have a Get Lost they want to use. I mean, I don't think that helps you. Thanks for the maps. That doesn't change what I draw here. It does give me 1 less attacker. Okay, still no rescue. Let's just lean into the board, I suppose. We probably shouldn't. We should be more careful. Like this. And this. There's this. Flankies. Don't know what good that really does. Yeah, unblockable, so there's that. You want to put this as an enchantment? Oh, they keep killing it. You keep trying to kill it. Okay. What you gonna do? If we draw, we might have to discard a hand size. Let's go with the 2 counters. And keep it up. Let's make this a big threat. Okay. We could, for 1 mana, use a map token here. We probably should. We should just spend our mana where we can. Yep. Keep it coming. We have so many resources. Yeah, just keep piling it on. They've only got 2 cards left, so we're just grinding them to dust. Keep going wide. Why not? So much fun. What are they gonna do? Stop me from drawing a bajillion cards? Big old counter. Make a Beza. They are going to like 23. And a lot of fish. But I got this unblockable thingy here. Very scary. Triggers. I don't think they're stopping the Hall Creeper. I don't think they've got a way to stop the Hall Creeper. How much can we do? 18, 19, 21. Fully warded. Roar. Oh! Wait, they're still at 1. Oopsie. I thought they were still at 19. Okay, we got the rescue. This should be fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. This is so fine. Everything's fine. I mention how fine we are. I looked at their life total when they copied the Beza, and I registered 19, and that was before the trigger resolved. Oh, finding new ways to embarrass myself on the internet. Okay, you're still at 1. If you weasel out of this, I swear to God. Okay. What are they gonna do? Make a fish? They'll die. Surely they can't do this forever. Counters and counters. And counters and counters. And sure. I'm gonna punch him as hard as I can. I have no mercy. I'm gonna pick all of my counter recipients at random, and I'm not gonna care. Except not the ones with summoning sickness. I'm smarter than that, right? Maybe. I mean, they're repping Settle the Wreckage. I attack. A Kitan. Okay. I still have one too many attackers. Nice. I don't know. Who knows what they might have? Well, man, that's bad. On the draw, you have a piece of interaction. It's not the interaction I'm looking for. All right, we got sheltered by ghost, but our only creature is a 3. That's a bit of a disaster, but here we go. Maybe it was rescue to put back. They're really bad on the draw. It's just really slow. Gotta draw a cheaper creature, I think. Well, opponent might just be on control anyway. And look at that. Curving out yet again. It's just not a problem with 22 lands, I guess. I play my Hall Creeper. I've got my rescue. They've deduced. This is gonna be a tough game. On the draw, mulligan. They are as set up as they could hope to be. That might be one of our better cards to pull. They want to bounce it? Do we care about the bounce? Maybe I don't. I don't think I want to use a rescue on it. I think I want to pass. They want to crack this clue. And when they crack the clue, we drop curiosity. Because now if they kill it, we keep the enchantment. And we played around with counterspell. So if they want to do something about this, they have to spend some mana, which means maybe they can't hold up a counter. Although with them hitting lands, it's very likely they can still kill this and hold a counterspell. Oh, if they let me untap though. Oh, that's pretty good. Deadly Cover-Up's a card. We'd rather play the Innocence. I don't think they're just gonna let me have a card. I think we're gonna have a battle, but over this rescue. I guess I do want the Tamer then. Here I come. Hornlock Whale. Card Mage's Rescue. If it enters, I get a gremlin. I would like a gremlin. Ooh! We got him! Alright. Now they want to wrath the board. Which would transform the curiosity. I don't think we go any wider. Man, what I give for a No More Lies right here. Ah! They collected evidence too, right? So they get the kitten. Brutal. Eat that. I get nothing back. But we have this, which I think I want to play first. And I'll play the creeper as well. So at least there are cards still moving. However, the fact that they have a full grip, they got rid of our card advantage engine. We have no chance. Like, not really, right? Unless there's something very defective about their hand. But we know it's not lands because they did miss a land drop, right? No, wait. I guess we went first, right? Yeah, they're fine. We're gonna get campaigned to death. Great. Love that. They're gonna exile. Love that. It's over. There's just no chance here, right? We would need something to go so well. I guess let's go all in, and if they show me another deadly cover-up, it's over. Why wouldn't they have it? Yeah, okay. It's gonna be that kind of day. Multiple cover-ups, multiple sunfalls. Not even hard. Let's scavenge. Let's glimmer. Let's innocent. Nice curve. I don't know. Who do I have to pay to get these 3-land hands? Like, the fact that they're running 22 lands and I have a 3-land hand every game is so good. It's absolutely cooked, busted, insane. It's stupid. It shouldn't be this easy, but it is. 1 white mana, huh? Let's go like this. I think they want to lay down arms here. Nope, no lay down arms. Okay. Somehow mana screwed in a 2-color deck again. But let's keep moving. What are they going to do about it? Are they going to go for a rescue? They sure are. They're going to get got. Nice try. You tried to play control and you got combat tricked out of your mind. That's what you get for not having 1 mana combat tricks. Keep spreading the love. Okay. The flanker. A little desperate. But there are a lot of reanimator decks out there. Not the tamer. Not the scavenger. Down to 7. They're still really short of sunfall, so we are just going for it. Wow. Okay. That is a way for the cookies to in fact crumble. Dang. That feels gross. Curves with scavenger are so much better than curves without. On the play is so much better than on the draw. It's kind of wild. Are we going to try this without those cards? I think Curiosity makes it a keep. We go Hall Creeper, we go Rotunda, we could have a 5/5 unblockable. I'm sure they'll react with some, I mean, it's a Bolus avatar, right? They have removal. They literally like rocks as pets. I mean, tell me you're gonna kill all this stuff. Tell me you run mono removal. Oh no, I was making fun of a blue-white player. What? Oh no! Self-report. Okay, they're waiting. Hi. Sure. That is, at the end of the day, card disadvantage. Out there again. I think that's fine. They want to Jace me. Pretty good.
Your hope is wasted. You cannot win.
Okay. Curiosity. Go face. Triggers. Let's get counters so that Jace can't shrink the Curiosity. Or shrink the Hall Creeper, rather. They want to soul partition the Curiosity. Are they missing land? No. They just have a tapped land. They shrink. Sure. Okay. 1 enchantment, 2 enchantment, 3 enchantment, 4 enchantment, 5 enchantment. It's a little off. 1, 2, 3. Trying to think about killing this Jace. I do want to draw a card off this, but killing the Jace is totally fine. We are walking into Sunfall. Yep, it's that time. That said, Enduring Curiosity is on the bench, but we want this Jace gone. So 4/7. I don't want this Sunfall though. Maybe we don't unlock the Glimmer, right? Eh, forget it. They don't have the Sunfall. Not this time. Okay, they have an Elspeth Smite, though. One of their cards is Elspeth Smite. You could tell by that stick. I mean, I'm not moving. Are you moving? Ooh, okay. I'll draw that card. Now I have Curiosity up if they sweep the board. It's a good look. It's a good spot to be. They're gonna Scroot for 2. Trying to make it all come together. Could have resolved the Curiosity there, but then we get Sunfalled. Okay, go for it. Yep, there's a counter spell. Ooh, pretty good. And they're at 8. All right, Rotunda. Again. They can still smite this, but now they have to commit a mana to it, so they need to have a 2-mana spell and a... Okay, fine. Well, I'm salty. They cast 3 spells that turn. They triple spelled in their control deck. Insane. That's a big 3 steps. The amount of always had it's we're getting out of the control decks is really annoying. it's getting under my skin. Yeah, alright, I scoop. I'm so done. I quit. I hate this game. I just want to play blue-white control, but there's no new cards in it. I mean, there's this. Does that count? The Mesa Falcon of the day is a challenging one for me to read. Matus Bach. Let's go with that. Thank you for becoming a Mesa Falcon. We are a worldwide club. You can join from all over the world by hitting the join button on YouTube down there. And in fact, do me a favor. It always blows my mind where people are from who watch these videos. I have my demographics, right? But what I don't know, where are the comments coming from? Those of you who leave comments, leave me a comment. Where in the world are you? Give me, shout out your city, shout out your state. I used to do this on Twitch a lot, but I haven't been on Twitch in a while, have I? Anyway, thank you very much for being a member. It supports the channel. And the comment of the day we're going to go with is from the Money Cards episode. The video is Simo showing him cards from the MTG reserve list. And it's from username Powered by Blow. Why do I do this? Stayed till the end, thank you. Are you going to put a workshop in Raren's deck? I will not be putting any Mishra workshops in anybody's deck. I've never owned one. I have never owned a Mishra's workshop. Crazy. One of the cards on kind of my list of that was always out of my reach and I never got one. So maybe someday I'll know what it's like to be the owner of a workshop. Maybe they'll let me into the workshop club. I imagine it's like the Delta Sky Lounge where people who have workshops get together and talk about what artifact decks they put their Mishra's workshop in, and whenever new cards are spoiled, they talk about how it's going to be so nice to cast them with Mishra's Workshop, you know, tapping this for 3 mana, like every artifact in the set. Ooh, Glimmerlight and Ghost Vacuum. Yeah, those are some nice new artifacts in Duskmourn. Now, you know, with a Mishra's Workshop on turn 1, I could cast both of them right then. Yeah, that's true. That's really great. In fact, that's really nice. I was still enjoying casting my Chimil of the Inner Sun extra early. It's a 6 mana artifact, but as a Workshop player, which you would understand because you're also a Workshop player, we get to cast it way before everybody else. Yeah, I know. It's like the best $2,000 to $3,000 I ever spent was on my Workshop, because once I got a Workshop, I got to look at all artifacts completely differently, and that's the kind of thing that I now look at the world through a lens of, what if it costs 3 mana less? Well, that's like having a Black Lotus, but on your land, a Lotus field that's untapped that requires you to sack nothing. But I get it all the time because I paid money for Mishra's Workshop, which you would understand because you're also here in the club, and those are the kind of conversations I look forward to having. I don't like this deck. Don't play this deck. Don't craft this deck. I hate it. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video. You're cool.